Hi everybody, it's Christmas Eve and the last day of the Advent calendar for this year. I want to say thank you so much for getting involved with what just is such a lovely, lovely event every single year. It's our 4th year now and I can't believe how many brand new things we discovered this year about Christmases around the world. So before I open this door, let's just go back to the beginning and just see what we've painted. So we had a Christmas tree, pomander, Ukrainian cobweb, penguin, bûche de Noël or a Yule log, Karavaki Christmas boat, nativity, Christmas lights, cardinal, tourtière, parcel, wreath, Christmas tree, well, Christmas on the palm trees, roast turkey, a Mexican tin Christmas tree, candles, gingerbread, this one, the Pohutukawa, New Zealand's Christmas tree, the animals of the nativity, mulled wine, Norwegian wooden shoes for the carrots, Chinese Christmas Eve apples, a Christmas stocking, and what is behind door number 24? Let's see. Oh, it's our old friend Father Christmas. Now, do you know we've never ever painted him fully? We've seen his legs, we've seen him in silhouette, we've seen his hat, we've seen all things, but he's been a rather elusive character in the Advent calendar over the years, so I thought it was high time to draw him. So for one last time this year, grab your paints and let's get started. I realised we have never just drawn Father Christmas, so we're going to have a go. We're going to do, we've got a rosy cheeks and a little band for the hat. Then we're going to have the amazing beard, sort of coming round. I'm basically just sort of simplifying the look. So we'll have a moustache, which will sort of make the face just that bit simpler. And a hat. Lots of beard. Lots of beard. Okay. He's going to have his list. And he's going to have a big belly. With a strip of the fur. A belt. Then the bottom of the jacket. And then some legs. And some feet. Don't forget that we can just use my drawing as a screen grab if you need, because this one's probably the most challenging we've done. Merry Christmas, everybody. Making you work. Right, so there's the cuff. There's the thumb. And there's his list. And you just do little lines across like that, lines across like that, and you can just fill in the gaps there. And then on this side we've got the Santa's sack, so we're going to have an arm a big drawstring bag, and we can just finish off the body there. With a few toys in. And there he is, so we'll give him a nose, a smile, And for now we will leave it at that, and we will just lightly rub him out. And we can get painting. Right, we'll start with some yellow ochre, and we'll just paint in his list. And then with that yellow ochre, I'm going to add a tiny bit of cadmium red. I mean, he's got a rosy cheeks, but that's very rosy, isn't it? Now I'm going to make a lovely red suit with a combination of the two reds, just a bit more of the cadmium red. Then we've got the arm. And the other arm. And the legs. And then in the sack, we'll have a few red things. We're just going to have some... Oh, we've got the hat as well. How could I forget the hat? So we've got this fold in the hat, so I can always come back and put a little bit of a shadow in to help sort of convey the fold. We also need some dark tone to create, whoops, that's the wrong blue. Let's see if I can salvage that. That's quite good actually for black after all that. A bit of Prussian blue, French ultramarine. That'll do nicely. Isn't that good? You learn something new every day. So we've got a few black elements. We've got the boots. Give them a tiny bit of a shine. I'm sure he's polished them. And the belt. There are little sort of choices to make, like what colour do you make the sack, what colour do you make the gloves, all of that kind of thing. It's up to you really, those little finer details. I think I'm going to make the sack brown. I'm going to try and give it a little bit of sort of light and shade to create the sense of it being full. And yeah, so just little details. I'm going to put some different coloured presents in the sack. We just want to not rush things, so we want to make sure things dry before we're painting in new bits and pieces. I've mixed up a very dilute bit of burnt sienna and French ultramarine blue to do all the white. So that's the white fur on his suit, but also the white of his beard. Don't worry if some of the red bleeds in, because it is dry, but it's just sometimes that happens, but it won't travel too far if you don't let it. Lovely, really pleased with that. Now I am going to do a little bit of writing on the list, and then we need to do his face. So this is the sort of challenging bit, isn't it? So we're going to do some eyes, just some nice little kind eyes, and then I thought I would do some spectacles. Give him a bit more of a smile. A little bit more detail on the beard with the slightly darker colour. I think that's rather lovely. Yay, fun. So, can you believe it? That's the end of our Advent calendar. I wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're seeing, and feels best to just give this like tiny little bit of shadow on the back there. And in the words of Father Christmas in the lovely poem The Night Before Christmas, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.